Yeah. Hello everyone, I'm Leemyy. I will be running Axiom Verge 2 for you. You'll be able to see it. I won't. But that's what I've got these two lovely gentlemen for.
Hello.
Maybe you introduce yourself.
I have played the game and seen him do this thing a bunch. And I mean a bunch.
Yeah, and I'm Leo. I think I've watched this man play this more than I have actually played it myself at this point. And this is the game that basically how we all became friends. So,
yeah.
Yeah, this is actually how we met. I was running this at a different event, and those two just came up and,
and we
asked about
memes.
the game.
Yeah.
Indeed. Sadly,
Trout.
the meme is not in this run, so
No trouts.
can't
No
have
trout.
everything. All right, I will put on the blindfold now, then I'll give you a countdown, and then everything will go swimmingly. It's fine. These two got you covered.
You got this, man.
Where's my keyboard? I got it. Okay.
Mildly important.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so Leemyy is loading into it. Yep.
Go
Leemyy
ahead.
is loading into the starting area. He'll first go towards the left to grab like his melee weapon, the pickaxe, and he'll go it back to the menu to not navigate more ground blindfolded than necessary, because that is really not optimal. The main ways he is moving around is step counting. There's like a tiny sound when Indra, the main character, takes a step, or beat counting, which is according to the music. Most of this is memorized, and I have no clue how this man remembers all of this, but yeah. So he grabbed his pickaxe, and now he's looking for the door. He found it.
Nice.
He knows he enters this room because there's a click sound for the flashlight, and also the door opening, I suppose. So that's another, like, audio indicator for him to use.
Yeah, the music also stops when you come inside, so it's a bit of an indicator for him, like, okay, I've transitioned inside. So, yeah, he's using, a lot of audio cues, but also memorizing roughly how far to walk, and then you can see he stopped briefly, and he's now using the music to make sure he kind of goes the right distance. If he goes too far, he can't get to the switch.
The switch is to activate the power to access a further area earlier in the level, and hence the quit to menu and reload, so he doesn't need to navigate more than necessary.
It's the classic Metroidvania, you got to go back and forth a lot. So
Yeah.
if he minimizes as much as possible, it's preferred.
Looking for the switch, the red button. He'll get there.
Nice.
Stuff in the middle of the room with no like anything nearby are very tough to find.
Yeah.
So now Indra is like getting teleported to like an alternate world, and she'll search for things over there. She doesn't realize, I think, at the first that she got teleported, but she'll find out soon enough, but we'll skip most of the story.
Yeah. There's
Also-
go on.
Do not enter, but Leemyy cannot read.
That's important. That's very important. He can't read, so he will just continue through.
The only reason we ignored that sign, obviously. And here, again, the flashlight click. So he knew exactly that he was in the correct screen. Now he's doing a bit of a moonwalk
Styling on everyone.
while blindfolded and still styling. Yeah, so in this section, we just want to drown as soon as possible. And this next screen.
Normally, you wouldn't want to drown, but this is a scripted sequence.
Yeah. So at a certain point, he'll like activate his inventory menu, and that makes him not need to like do any other inputs to drown like this. So we'll just kind of stare at the flashlight for like 10-ish seconds until he drowns, and then he'll respawn at like predetermined area for your first death, so to speak.
What's funny is he gets the flashlight, but he doesn't need it because he can't see.
And now he needs it. Click sounds.
Yeah, okay, that's very important actually. Now that you mention it,
Yes.
I guess the bees.
The bees. The bees make you respawn. So you'll be seeing this altar a few times.
Yep, it's a main point in the run that Leemyy will come back to quite a bit.
This is routed specifically so he reuses this area as much as he can while still being efficient, because navigating through the same screens, not having to learn like a bunch of other screens, is so much nicer.
Yeah.
sometimes when the music interferes with like the screen transitions where he cannot hear his step counts, you see him melee attack. That's how he confirms where he starts mashing the melee attack close to the where he thinks the transition is. And he can only attack after the transition, so that's how he knows he's after the transition. Here, he's meleeing the ground that pushes him a bit forward, but screen transitions only happen when the character moves right. So when Leemyy presses right, the screen transition happens. But the other screens are still sort of loaded, except one part, the gate is not loaded. So when Leemyy falls all the way down, like this, he'll move right, get pulled towards the transition, and face through the gate, essentially. That was the entire section of it. It's crazy. Now he is going to move a bunch left through the enemies to grab the ledge grab ability and respawn at the same altar.
Nice. Yeah, this one is, I think it's like one of 2 or 3 like out of bound kind of sections he does. This is like the first one. He'll do another one to do a very similar thing where he basically navigates through an area that we wouldn't normally be able to do yet.
Yeah. Once again, the same area for consistency. Very nice.
By bird.
Single brain cell. Enemies have these 3 states where blue when they don't notice you, yellow when they're searching for you, red when they're aggroed, essentially. There was a bit of confusion where he is, so he just restarted since he wasn't very far. Would probably cost way more time to reorient himself than to just restart.
Definitely. Just to load the checkpoint and know where you are exactly.
Exactly. Right now we're going to head towards a screen, like one screen earlier when we did the glitch where we went to the unloaded area, and we will go a separate path from where. Grabbing a skill point on the way over here. You'll need to go up left. Man just remembers everything. I have no clue how.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it. Yeah, he clearly has like a very strong mind's eye to know where he is without actually seeing it.
I mean, just think about it. It's a Metroidvania. Blindfolded. Like,
it's ridiculous.
Right, so over here, these tiny enemies cannot attack you upslope, so this is a nice safe point to bait a tiny enemy and go up a slope and attack down right to eliminate them. There's no real indication for these platforms, he just knows.
Yeah, kind of showing off vibes a bit.
Yeah, and this is the great hold left period.
Ah, yes. He's in his holding left era of just traveling very far.
Yeah, it's a nice period of peace. The way he differentiates between actually having passed the obstacle and holding left for 30 seconds and being stuck at the wall for being 30 seconds is because when Indra falls down a cliff, she doesn't make footstep noises, so yeah. And as you saw, he pickaxe attacked on the ledge. There are different sounds made depending on what Indra stands on. On normal ground, she makes that clanking, annoying noise. On platform, she makes no noise because she like slashes below her, but there's air essentially there. So he uses that to differentiate where he stands and figure out where he is. And waterfalls do not help him because these are loud and they drown out like the music, the steps. So this area is extremely hard blindfolded.
Yeah, he can thankfully use that bush as kind of a reference point as to where he is, at least for that first area.
Yeah. Over here, he's going to bait the other robot right now, just so he's not in the way. Once the robot actually notices them, quite rude for him to take some time. It's a bit of RNG. There's another powerful enemy up top, the owl, that he really does not want to aggro.
Yep.
Because that will wreck him. He's not fast. But good, the owl was to the right, so we're fine.
It behaved itself. Good.
Yes. So cool thing about adjusting on these platforms, if you down attack, Indra just starts wiggling back and forth at a certain point, and that just so happens to line up with the ledge.
Yep.
Game. Oh.
Ooh.
He would not want to save the game. I
No.
can tell you that much. Because that overrides his starting point. He's thinking. Usually, he would not save here to respawn at that area back then. And I'm not sure what's his plan to do right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have no idea how to get back from here, because this is something that I can't say this has ever happened to me in practice. I know exactly where I am, but I have no clue how to get back.
Kind of weird that the save prompt was still there.
Especially on the ledge, yeah.
I will continue for now, and we will see.
Right. Yeah, he would usually not want that save point to respawn all the way at the back. For now, we'll just go up, left, up, right through various platforming challenges.
Yeah.
And once again, this waterfall is really loud for him. Drowns out most of other sounds. Right now, we're going to get towards our hacking ability. He needs to go upright. He'll soon figure out he dropped down the platform. Once he hits the gate over here, he'll attack it. He'll clank and he'll figure out.
Yeah.
Here we go. He now knows where he is.
Yeah.
So he'll use the backup to go all the way to the left and then upright, upright.
No, actually, I think it's better for me to fully reset. I legitimately have no clue how to get back from here to the start where I need to go. I'm sorry about this, but I just cannot think of another way. It's better to do it now than to waste even more time.
All right. Hold 1 second.
I'll be very careful not to press up next time I'm near a save point.
Yeah, so save points just essentially just override your respawn point, and any deviation from the route in a blindfolded is impossible to adjust, essentially.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate. So he had to reset because of that save.
And unfortunately, he cannot like Alt F4 to... Oh, he went a bit higher.
He should
on the
realize he's
menu.
on the map now. There we go.
In other games, you could potentially Alt F4, but the game just saves, and yeah.
Yeah.
But well, it's not... We were at least not too super far into the game, so we grab the pickaxe again. Flashlight we have by default. We'll go back to the light switch again. And yeah. Perhaps some messages while we wait for Leemyy to catch up to his previous location?
Yeah, while he backtracks.
Yeah, we can take a quick moment to talk about one of our upcoming incentives. So for the Sound Voltex Exceed Gear showcase that we've got coming up in just a few hours, we have still the open incentive for the bonus song of Megalovania. We're still just over €100 left off of that goal. Ed, we've got more time for another message?
Oh yeah,
Go ahead.
He's got quite a while
sorry.
to backtrack.
Okay, I'll take a moment then.
I can still hear the host. Can you please turn him down?
For this event. We want to give a huge shout out to them for generously providing some of our prizes for our giveaways and supplying their top-notch gaming monitors for our events. These amazing gaming displays feature a 1440p resolution, 165Hz refresh rate, 1 milliseconds of response time, low input lag, and 6 gaming modes, ensuring our gamers have the smoothest performance possible. Again, thank you AOC for supporting our event and providing us these monitors.
Well, unfortunately, Leemyy can't appreciate the monitors. We can.
Oh, the monitors are great, but yeah, Leemyy doesn't like monitors right now.
No. He does not want to see. Yeah, so again, Leemy's going to be intentionally drowning here as part of a scripted sequence.
He's moon swimming.
Yeah, I mean, can you moon swim?
I can't. I believe moonwalking / moonswimming is like a swag strat where he has a couple of frames window when he's like respawning or grabbing something to initiate different direction walk. I'm not entirely sure how it works. It doesn't cost him time, so he just kind of does it for fun.
Yeah, why not? Especially as it's a long segment of travel where he's doing that, so it's great to just show off. So again, we're now back at this altar where we'll be regularly coming back and forth to.
Yeah, that little health upgrade taunting us up there. All right, so once again, we'll be going towards that area where we will push ourselves off the active screen towards to circumvent the barrier.
Yep.
The slashes at the start of a room to confirm that he's made the transition. Sorry about that. Yeah, but in this screen, he's pretty safe just holding left and jump because the platforms line up in such a way that he will always land on the next platform and recover for an extra jump. So once again,
Very
crouch,
carefully.
crouch slashes move you one direction, standing slashes move you to another direction.
So he's gonna slowly crouch slash and it'll slide him over to the right.
Yeah, the previous room is still loaded, so once he falls down, he will move right, trigger the screen transition, and his character will be pulled towards the screen where the screen transition should have happened, which pulls him through the gate like so.
Just like that.
Yep.
Yeah. Now he just needs to move over left.
Yep, and the ledge grab ability again. This is mostly just moving left, flashing once he's at the correct spot. Oh, I'm just saying, just. It's blindfolded.
Yeah.
It's not that easy as I'm making it sound.
Yeah, it's for us, we can just watch it and go, yeah, he just needs to move left, but he needs to remember how far to move, at what position he'll be at roughly, when to jump, and then when to hit that urn as well. So it isn't quite as simple as just, you'll know how far to walk when you see it. He has to remember how far to walk and whether his timing is even right.
Yep. So we're going to go back to the skill point area and the altar that we accidentally saved on the previous go. So perhaps a donation?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Indeed, yeah. So we've got a €10 donation from Original Baum saying, resetting simply means more speedruns for us. Indeed, we love speedruns here. Thank you very much for that donation. That €10 also went to the Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 all cutscenes incentive. Back to you.
There's some good Red Alert 2 cutscenes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Great game.
So again, he's gonna when he stands on those ledges, those enemies can't attack him. So he will intentionally.
He missed the ledge, so he will soon walk into a wall and confirm that there's no falling.
And now he knows.
And when he hits and he confirms he didn't make the platforms.
Again, he's kind of doing these particular platforms a bit off of feel, as there's no real way to know exactly where he is.
Yeah, you cannot slash to know where you are. You just know you're on a platform, not where you are on the platform.
Yeah.
Now we're going on to the lovely walk left section.
Ah, yes. Through some bushes.
Yeah, bushes are very nice in this game for Blindfolded because they make bush sounds when you walk through them.
Bushes make bush sounds?
I mean, how else would you describe the bush sound? Tell me, Leo.
Yeah, it's very leafy.
All right, he wants to make these jumps to a platform from like this little hill area. That's how he set up his memory. So he makes it onto the second platform, makes one less jump.
That's
Look,
fine.
if you don't see it, it's not scary.
Yeah, he can't be spooked by only just standing on the platform if he can't see it.
Exactly. One toe is as good as both legs. So we're coming up to the altar over here. Oh, no, I'm lying. First it's the waterfall
Yeah,
area.
he's going to get through all the waterfall areas first, which, again, makes it very hard for him to hear. So he hasn't made that jump yet, so he'll need to backtrack a bit to that bush.
To reiterate, he either beat, count, try to hear the music, or step count try to hear the steps. Neither really works here.
Yeah, you can't hear anything over the waterfall. So, okay, again, baiting this enemy.
Yep, and hopefully the owl cooperates again. Oh, you can see it's blue things, but it didn't notice it and baffed away.
Oh, he didn't make the jump. He'll realize that in a second.
Yeah, that's a wall. He would expect a screen transition about now, and now he knows. He'll probably drop down all the way to the water to reset, normalize his position.
Yep. And let's hope the owl stays
Okay,
away
the
again.
owl is leaving.
So,
Hopefully. Yeah, he's probably trying to hear some sort of a music because he walked like a certain amount.
yeah.
He says he either
There we
counts
go.
steps or music. Okay, that area is super tough, and we're back here again.
Okay.
Down slashing to line up. Puts us in the correct position for this upward platform. He slashes just enough, so he knows he's in the slot where Indra starts moving back and forth.
There we go. And now he's past the spooky altar that I saw the save come up again very briefly, and
It's scary.
I was sweating a little bit, but nah, it's all good. He's past it now. So again, he cannot really hear much, so he's just having to roughly figure out.
Yeah. So this section. Oh yeah, we're here again. He'll just have to go up and left. He'll go all the way to the right and then up and left again.
Yeah, he'll realize that he hasn't made the jump.
But the jumps over here are pretty tight when you're going from the left. You land pretty far into the platform. It's super easy to walk off, I guess. There we go. First, shallow jumps. Should be still fine.
He'll realize it's all good.
So I just mentioned shallow jumps. Depending on how you press the jump in the right button, you will get like a shallow jump to the right or to the left, or like a long jump. While you're blindfolded, it's kind of hard to tell which one you're doing.
Yeah, so Leemyy is using his own keyboard as he's very familiar with how long to press for the actuation.
Oh boy.
This is the scary menuing.
Okay, he got the correct skill.
Good.
He broke the pot to get the hacking skill, and he used the skill point he picked up earlier to upgrade his hacking. If he had spent a skill point on not hacking, he would be very upset. I don't think it would warrant a reset, but he would be very upset.
Oh, yeah.
So hacking can interact with all the robots, slow them down, change allegiances, interact with these platforms to make them move. He times this platform so correctly to avoid the blast from the robots above and line up here on the platforms. I have no clue how he does that. It's
Truly incredible.
Yep. Right here, he will start hacking while he approaches the robot, and he'll change his allegiances or slow him down, whichever works for him. So just that this robot doesn't attack him. HP is important in this
It
area.
died anyway.
Look, as long as it doesn't hit him. Oh, he was not meant to be here. He dropped down. Should realize it soon. He missed one jump, so he'll need to go back all the way right to the hackable platform. And when you fail a jump, it is really hard to know where you fail a jump. He'll probably go like all the way down to like safe platform, maybe even. I'm not sure where's his backups. Oh, he might know where he is
might
already.
recognize where he is now, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him do these runs, but obviously he's practiced way more than I've seen, so I am not aware of all the backups he...
So this is tricky because here he can't tell that he's not fully up against the wall. I think he's realizing now, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he now knows where he is exactly again.
But that is a very weird platform because hitting directly in front of you doesn't hit a wall, but he can't move any further right.
Yeah.
So it is a bit awkward to get to the right position.
So the only worry about this is hacking points, which he has 200s of, allegiances uses 100, and HP, which is a finite resource in this run. So right now he'll grab this platform again once he lines up. This bush is very nicely placed. So he jumps, he doesn't hear the bush sound here, so he'll think he's either too far left or too far right. Now he heard the bush sound, so he knew where he was. He could grab onto the platform and activate it. Now he's waiting for the music to line up to where he expects it, so he would know when to pull up Indra to avoid this attack, and when to jump up over here. It's still insane to me,
Honestly.
even the second time over. Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
he was probably just waiting for another music cue to line up with.
Yeah.
And hacking again. He still has 200 points in hacking, so it's completely fine. Oh, the enemy doesn't
Yeah,
respond, right?
it died because he
it
changed his
died.
allegiance,
So
yeah.
that kind of worked out. Hopefully he makes this jump over here now.
Again, he can't hear very well because of the waterfall, so he kind of
Nice.
has to very awkwardly...
He might hack this enemy as well.
We'll see.
Oh, he jumped over.
He's just
Gamer.
running for it.
Gamer.
But now he knows his health is low.
Very much aware,
No,
I'd
yes.
imagine. Yeah, he'll use this outer again to line up, so he can just jump straight onto this platform. See, Indra wiggles back and forth, so that's like a safety point.
Yeah.
And these ledges have like a very nice feature, a bush.
Yeah. It's like the devs knew.
I wonder...
Fully calculated.
Truly, the devs calculated the blindfolded run. He's going to walk past the boss, don't mind. It's fine.
You just see some, like, wings. He's just gonna leave.
Yeah, it's fine. We're here to just get the drone ability, and we will warp back to the starting altar, so the hope doesn't really matter. As soon as he breaks the spot, he'll find it eventually.
There
Here we go.
So now he's got the drone, and this is what he needs for a pretty big sequence break.
Yeah.
But I think that's like a bit of an understatement as well. Like, you can break a lot of the game with the drone.
Oh, yeah. So for now, we're back to our lovely area that we are well familiar
Look,
with.
bird again.
Bird! So we're going to go a bit further when the initial time to set up for another off-screen push to avoid another gate get pulled back in.
Yeah.
But for now, we were just traversing the areas that we know and love. Here, he'll just jump over this and line up, push himself off this edge, and this lines up so nicely that you can just fall to the bottom.
So
Just
good.
holds down and jump, and when Indra starts jumping, he knows he's at the bottom because there's no more platforms to drop from. The music changed a bit, so he also knows where he is. He really wants to kill this guy. The guy doesn't want to die, though. Yeah, we're going to head to this transition. Oh, yeah, he just transitioned, so he knows he's at the transition and start hitting himself backward. The enemy helps him a bit. He's going to slash about 24-ish times, I think he said. I don't remember the exact time. That's the amount of slashes he needs to drop down, be in front of the gate. Then he will press right to initiate the screen transition. And when the screen transition will pull him left, because that's where the game expects him to be, because this transition from the left to the right, so obviously the character has to be on the left. So a little bit more bashing. You will see it on the minimap at the top right when the dot drops down a little bit. I think Leemyy said every 3 blocks is like 1 pixel on the minimap or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's still
the
going
dot
right a
moved
bit more at the moment.
Yeah, it should drop down.
There you go.
Here you see he dropped down, he moved right, and Indra got pulled left, avoiding a gate.
Perfect. And now,
It's a bunch of left and right.
yeah.
This is actually a nice level design for Blindfolded, if you can even say it that way, where you just need to go back and forth to go over. Oh, he's not where he's supposed to be. He'll realize it eventually because there's no screen transition.
Yeah.
So he now knows he needs to go left and right.
A bit more.
Yeah. Here he is. He will summon the drone. The drone will transition. He's hacking for sound effects because he needs to activate a gate over here.
Yeah.
He's going to go into this little cubby to avoid
Too much damage, yeah.
Yeah, the drone's HP is blue, so if the drone dies, it respawns at Indra. Okay, he will save the game, that's correct.
That's intentional this time, yeah.
He
He'll
will
need this
swap
one.
back to Indra. Indra will go to a specific location on the map to initiate a glitch. I guess I will preempt the glitch a bit because
Yeah, there's a lot to kind of break down here.
he will need to activate the gate up to the left. So what's going to happen? He's going to put Indra in a position where the gate would be when it's not activated. He will go back to the main menu. He will load back into the game. he will be on the drone. Indra's position will be saved where she is. So he wants like this, where Indra is in the gate. So from the drone, he's going to swap back to Indra. The game will show us that screen where the gate is, but Indra will actually be teleported onto here where the drone is, where Indra normally cannot get. He will hold right to get through several screens. Like you can see on the minimap, he's moving, he's just walking. It's not different for him, but it's stuck on his screen.
Yeah, we can't see it. We can't see anything happening, but neither can he. He already knows roughly where to be moving to.
He's moving to a specific room, slashing a wall to push back, and because this is a transition from up and down, he will jump upright, and when he falls, the transition is initiated. He can fall with a shallow jump or a long jump. One of those will warp him downwards, which we don't want. The other one will warp him upwards, which we want. Let's see.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
First try.
Insane.
And so now he's onto... Basically, he's skipping the final boss by doing this as well, which,
yeah.
I mean, trying to do the boss fight would be ridiculous.
Yeah, the reason why the final boss is not here is because the final boss is not made in the game. So the final boss is not spawned, so there's a trigger. But the bomb is there, so we're fine.
Yeah, and that's all we care about, is just setting off this big old bomb. And this will give him, like a classic Metrovania, 1 minute to leave, so he's going to run and line up to very specific spots to now do the escape sequence. And this section, for casual play, is already kind of sketchy. It's very tight. You have about maybe 10 seconds if you're casually playing it.
Yeah.
Leemy's going to do some very particular movement. You can see he's grabbing ledges and allowing Indra to hold. That way he knows exactly where he is. It's all timed out. And he's now going to do a kind of a weird exploit that he found not that long ago, actually.
Yeah, he just found this randomly. If you hold onto the sledge, you'll just respawn here after the timer runs out.
Yeah, so the bomb will go off once, and then he'll respawn back here. He will then backtrack to the left to reactivate the gate, else he cannot actually escape.
And the very important part, he needs to jump up to initiate the transition from the bottom to the top, because the game will think he's at the bottom of this room where the bomb is. So he needs to jump to initiate upward mobility, to initiate the transition upwards. Otherwise, the trigger that's on the room to the left will not trigger.
Yep.
He needs to close this gate, otherwise future gate is not going to open it. That's how he gains like extra 20-ish seconds, but like this is still ridiculous. The next screen over is hell blindfolded.
And you'll very quickly see why. So there's effectively no real way for Leemyy to know exactly where he is. He has to do this mostly out of, he can get an idea of, okay, have I grabbed the ledge, am I pulling up? But outside of that, this next section is almost impossible for him to know whether he's done it successfully. Now, he's done the back and forth.
Potentially be prepared on time. I'll call it if it's actually time or if he'll miss it.
But he did the most sketchy jump.
Oh,
this one is also very sketchy.
All right, be prepared on time.
He's made it, so...
3, 2, 1, time.
Whoa. The fact that you did that escape sequence first try, I'm genuinely blown away.
It's insane.
I am amazed. Holy shit.
You spent, I think, like over an hour yesterday or the day before just doing that escape sequence alone.
Yeah.
Just to really ingrain it in. And I'm genuinely impressed you made that first try.
Just out of curiosity, what was the time at when I did the reset?
Around like 18?
18? No, it was not
the
18.
resets. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the reset was like 5, 8, something.
So
like
still
that.
underestimate. All right. Oh my god. Yeah, I was really worried about that escape sequence. That thing after the intentional death is incredibly rough. There's so many jumps you have to do in sequence, and there isn't really any time to normalize yourself like I usually would, just because you're on a timer. And like, I don't know what the timer was at when I reached the top, but it was probably not more than 5 seconds. So yeah.
It was around 5.
Yeah, it was around 5.
Yeah. Oh my, I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of... I'm just happy it went so well, except for the little incident.
Yeah.
What incident? I don't remember anything. You didn't see no incident.
Yeah, I can't think of anything more to say. Shoutouts to the Axiom Verge 2 community. If any of you are interested in this game or Axiom Verge 1, either casually or as any kind of a speedrun, check out our community Discord. I think it's linked on speedrun.com, and you might be able to find it through other means. Besides that, thank you to my two hosts. I'm sure you two did a wonderful job. I have no idea. I'll judge you two harshly later. And yeah, I'll pass it over to the host.
All right. Thank you very much for that run, Leemyy. That was very impressive to watch here. We are going to go and get set up for our next run and the interview in between. Before we transition over to getting that set up, I just want to read out a quick donation that we got just as the run was ending there. A €56 donation from Jelly Dots saying, "Good luck to the runner. I hope he gets to see this run to the end." Also, a mega marathon like this deserves a Megalovania. So adding my donation to that, and that donation did go to our Megalovania incentive for Sound Voltex Exceed Gear. We are now only €50 away from meeting that incentive. But with that, we will now head to a quick intermission while we get our interview set up for Sound Voltex. And then afterwards, we've got Pokemon Red and Blue.